Hi folks, I am giving you instructions on how to do our first speech assignment. So I'm going to share my screen with you. You're going to be in Google Classroom, and this is speech project number 1. There we go. Okay, speech project number 1, personal communication. And so with this project, we're not going to be focusing on a live audience yet. We will be next week, but we'll be talking about intrapersonal communication. And intrapersonal communication is your internal self-talk. You know, when you give yourself a pep talk before you take a test, that's intrapersonal communication. And when you talk to someone else, that's called interpersonal communication. So we're going to combine a little bit of both in this project, and we're going to use Flipgrid to record. So what I want you to do, and I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to post an example on Flipgrid for you of myself. Think about a song that really inspires you, makes you feel good about yourself, makes you think, makes you a better person, and think about why that is. How does that contribute to your positive self-talk, your positive intrapersonal communication? And then you're going to use this handout here to prepare a short informal speech about your song. And then you're going to go to Flipgrid and record your speech. And you can record yourself just sitting in front of your laptop camera and record your speech. Then once you're finished with that, I want you to look at the other speeches of the people in your class and record a comment on at least 2 other speeches. So look at the speeches that other people have posted, pick a couple that look interesting to you. We're going to name them by, you know, what song it is. So pick a song that you might be interested in hearing about, and record a video comment on at least 2 other people's speeches. So when we look at the template, we've got a brainstorming sheet that you're going to fill out. And your thesis statement, it can be as simple as the title of the song is a song that really means a lot to me. You can tweak that, make it your own, or you can use that exact same thesis statement. And then you're going to have 3 main points. You want to plan out what those are. Maybe one point is because you like the lyrics. Maybe one point is about the message of the speech. Maybe one point is about the artist. You could use these 3 points. You could also swap in something else. So my 3 points, my speech is going to be about This Is America by Childish Gambino. And I'm going to talk about the lyrics, the message, and the music video. And then for each of those main points, you want to have a couple of examples. So here, if your main point number 1 is about the lyrics, you want to include at least two examples of lyrics from the song that you're going to explain. Okay. And then for message, you want to include 2 pieces of the message that is reflected in the song, explain those. If you're talking about the artist, maybe include 2 facts about the artist that you're going to talk about, and why it is that these things cause the song to mean a lot to you. So that's for brainstorming your ideas. When we're actually planning out the speech, we're going to use our how to give a speech outline. And this is the outline that we looked at and went through in the video lesson on how to give any speech. You're going to start with your introduction. And that introduction is going to begin with some kind of hook. It could be a line from the song or a quote from the artist. You're going to give a little bit of background, your thesis statement that you planned out up here, and you're going to preview your 3 main points. So you're going to say, I'm going to talk about the lyrics, the message, and the artist. And then you're going to take each one of those points and explain them in turn with your examples. Then at the end, you're going to give your review. So you're going to say, I just told you about the lyrics, the message, and the artist to tell you why this song is so important to me. And then your last sentence is going to be the tag. So this is how you're going to conclude your speech. And ideally, it's going to refer back up to your hook. So again, if you started your speech with a line from the song, you might end it by referring to that same line from the song. And then you're just going to stop talking. You're not going to say, I'm done, or that's all, or see ya. You're just going to stop after you deliver your tag. Okay? So what I want you to do is pick your song, do the brainstorming sheet, plan out your outline. You're not typing a script. You're just typing in notes or handwriting in notes so that you can deliver your speech extemporaneously. Choose your words as you go. Okay? Then you're going to practice it a couple of times. And then you're going to go to Flipgrid and click on the link, and it will have you set up an account with your school email address. You have to use your school email address so that you can then record yourself giving the speech with your laptop camera. And this Flipgrid is only accessible to the people in our class. Nobody else outside of that can see it. And then you're going to go back in and look at some of your classmates' speeches and record video comments on at least 2 of them. We want to remember that we want to give positive comments. You can talk about your feelings about the songs. You know, we're talking about intra versus interpersonal communication. So what we're expressing in the speech is our intrapersonal communication, our personal feelings and thoughts about the song. And then we're sharing some interpersonal communication with each other by commenting on the songs that other people have chosen. So that's the goal of this assignment, is to practice with our outline format and with giving each other some positive feedback, and in thinking about that intrapersonal communication piece, how we give ourselves positive self-talk and the things that we look to help inspire us. Let me know if you have any questions.